Hello everybody, this is Anton Apfel for Manapa Trading, and this is the recap for today's Bund market, the morning session of Tuesday, the 20th of August. Let's see. The hypos first. My hypos from the pre-market was hypo number 1. The range long levels are the 178.24. This is around the yesterday value area high. Then the lower volume edge of the pre-market, this was at 8 o'clock and 10 minutes AM, the 178.25, and the overnight low 178.80. So this is more for looking for a entering, this at the moment consolidation, this at the moment correction phase for the range long. Hypo 2 in the big picture. We say a short only if increasing selling volume into overnight low 178.18 and holding below with then targets the 04 and even 177.97 plus chance. And hypo 3, this is then the increasing buy volume. So if we see increasing buy volume and holding above the higher pre-market volume edge. So this was not built out yet at 8 o'clock and 10:15, but we say if we see a holding above the higher pre-market volume edge of the distribution and overnight high at 178.31, probably because this will be closed then, we look for the long with targets 39. So, and if increasing buy volume into the 44 even, we hold on to it. So if this got already played in the pre-market, we look for an initial bull control level. That means we're looking for pullback, absorption, wedge consolidation. This may be around the 178.31 to 34 area. So here we want to see absorption, pullback, and look for buyers here. So that means with a pullback to a new range long level. And then the same thing like in hypo 1. When the range is going up to this edge, and we see then a holding and increasing buy volume at the top. We stay, of course, in a trend trade. So let's see how this one played out. I made some short update in the morning when the pre-market edge was more about to be built out. So I wrote you at 8 o'clock 30 then that we have some new interesting level. That means we have a bullish control level, and this would be around the 178, 31 to 34. You see this here? This is the pre-market distribution. That means the pre-market didn't even test then this level here, and it didn't even test the overnight low, but already started. We saw pieces got collected here at the yesterday value area high. They built up longs onto it, traded it back the value, testing at this level again, trying to push lower, extended it a little bit, but then got rejected. So we see a confirmation of this level here. And we see then with the open, this level here at the PUC, people got into longs again. So I was looking then for the situation. Remember, we want to see a holding and above with increasing buy volume at the higher pre-market volume edge for the longs. With target 39, where we were obviously already above 44, so it means we need to look for new targets. And in the live stream, I told you my target number one would be then around the 49.50, because at this moment around this area here was a separation around a small distribution from yesterday and also a lower volume node. And then even the control level from the sellers, 57. So see how they played it out. We saw that the increase of volume happens. That means beware now. When the pullback is coming, which was the case not before, see here, the second, third candle, that means pressure, buy, pressure, buy, pressure, buy. Very good signs. Strength in volume, taking out the high. And now see the pullback. Some people get out. And at this moment, you see here that they could not extend lower price areas but the 41. I saw this here. When they pulled lower, we see already some signs of accumulation. That means we see some absorption took place here. So I entered at this very moment here. Wait a second, I pull this other entry levels for just for educational purpose with how to handle contract 2 and 3. You see, I entered here after I saw already that this selling here, see this here? At this moment didn't have impact then anymore, price stopped. That means we saw selling, then we stopped at 42, but you saw in the delta still push. First signs of absorption and some little tiny buyers coming back again. So that means I entered here because this was my cheap price, 43. My initiative buy control level was beginning from 39, where I observed the bigger buy and impact. That means my stop at this moment was at the 38. Anyway, this is my hypo 3 play for the trend. So I stayed in this trade as long as I did not see that they get into this trade with more buying again. So they did so. The second attempt, more buying, could not take out the high yet. We see even some responsive sellers, but I said right now I only at this, as I saw this, that they people buy. So the second attempt to get out, take out the high. At this time I said to you, I now pull my stop a little bit closer from the 43 to my 39 area. That means short below the VWAP. So I wanted to give it a try at least to stay if we can find absorption if prices coming back. And they did. Prices came back and you see here that they got absorbed at the 41. Again, structure holds. And you see here in delta, buyers coming in again. Very, very important. You see that here? See this candle from the delta here? Boom, buyers coming back. And now see strong. And even if this is a delta divergence, that means the buying power overall compared to the initiative buyers taking out the beginning initial balance range high wasn't so strong. It was enough to take out and make higher price. And that means nothing stands in their way. That means the ask was very, very weak liquidity. So no matter what, I told you, I stay in this trade. I want to reach my target 1 area. I pulled then my target as I see this weakness in delta from the 50 where I didn't get filled. You see here they only trade a few contracts over here, maybe 2, 5, 10, so I didn't get filled, but I pulled it then to the 49. So I got paid because you see all this selling took place here, got absorbed at the 46, and I told you please stay in this trade. You can now pull your stop to the entry level, which I did. I pulled it now to the 43. And I told you stay in this trade. You can pull it now on scratch and we will see if we get paid. We get paid because you see the selling find absorption, and then boom, buyers got back into the game. Boom. This time really strong. And we took out the high. I got filled and I got my first contract. So if you're trading now with more contracts, I told you how to play it out. We see our next target from my preparation was around the 57 level. You see they pulled back, find acceptance, some people bought again, and then push it really hard, quick rejection. I made this observation and you have to make now statistical edge and say what is now happening. It's more the advantage that they may rig it down and stop you out at the entry level so you don't get even a single profit with the second contract. So would it be better than to secure it or you stay in the game? And normally if you see such a behavior, delta divergence, and you see a quick rejection on the upside, boom, then it's better to, for my observations, to secure the win. So we took the second contract here. And I told you the last contract, if you have big enough trading experience to trade even more, a third contract, I call this the third lot. This is then the home run position. please stay in this contract, because we want to see then that we make the 57, this initial selling level from yesterday overnight low. When they want to take it out, this is a bullish sign of strength, and if they stay in the game, we give it at least a chance. So after these observations, we took out and secure our second profit here. You see that market, step by step, find new buyers. Delta was a little bit weak. You see that the buyers are not super strong. That is balanced more, but you see even it is balanced, people got higher and higher and higher. First, failed to take out the high, pulling back, and here in this moment you see the strength, because see how they pulled back, quite strong. And see how it affected the price at this moment. Not so strong. That means absorption took place here again. So we knew again here now is absorption. So see what happens. Prices then get up again. You see this absorption at this moment took place. You see now more self-confident buyers coming in. See this here in Delta. Delta structure breaks to the upside. Okay, they get out again, testing this absorption area. And you see no more sellers, but buyers coming in again. Tell me, is this more self-confident buying now? Yes, it is. So at this moment then we reach the 57. You got fill here and reaching your third contract. You see then now how they react to this 57 as they tried to take it out again, and even more profit taken took place not only here, but then here, see here, and then even here. But overall, the interesting thing was buyers kept and stayed in control. So, when you handle it the way I handled it, in context to my big picture preparation, you would have made a total about 25 ticks with this 3-lot position. And you can even make more if you said, no, I'm going with this balanced profile, a projected balanced target, which I said is around here, starting with 69.73. As we see the skews of the profile, that means the bullish imbalance. I show you at this moment, you see how bullish imbalance was looking like when we take out the 57 level, where I said now we even have the chance that we see that this bullish imbalance got repaired. So you take this side and put it to the other side, and then you got this bullish imbalance played out with the target area around here, the 69 to 73. I said before you get in again, wait that we see some balance. You see here the balance sets in. That means we saw some absorption here. This is the second control level was created from the PUC. Then later I told you at this moment I wouldn't go for a long before not some level is confirmed. We see confirmation took place right now here, because selling lower, but the level stayed. 56 was not taken out. They hit the bid, but they could not pay it. But then instead they pay the offer, and now you see they're reaching even the super target for today. That means going with the volume profile. This is the target, the end target for me, where everything yesterday started. This is the projected balance target, and even reached this level then, or about now to reaches. So I think very interesting day. You can make some profits, market pays you. I'll show you how to play it, how to think, and how to also handle emotional pain while you managing a position and not going with P&L. I think. Thank you for watching. This was the recap. Anton Höpfel for Manapa Trading. See you tomorrow. Bye.